Hey guys, back at it again. Today we're going to be taking off the black carbon flash side skirts and replacing those with the carbon fiber side skirts. Seen a few videos about how to do this. Going to show you what I've done. Didn't see too many about how to actually set this thing up on jack stands. So there's the one I've got on the front on that cross member. You can see my pucks right here. Got the red pucks, lining this stuff up underneath, and then the other one is in the back by that cross member in the back. So I'll get a little closer here and show you the pucks. I'm gonna turn this around and get a better video, but you'll see how I've got it. Of course, I've got my jack stand sitting here in case, just in case, but I've got both that stand way back there on the back, and then this one way over here on the front, just in case, as I can maneuver around this. Found that, you know, in the front one, if I put the jack up right here, it's right in the middle of this, because that's where that puck is on that seam of that door, it'll be in the way. But if I put it on the back one, back here, you see that there's only just a little bit of that splitter showing, and this handle being in the way. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it back here and put the jacks there for safety, and do the same thing on the other side and start trying to get these rivets off. The rivets are supposed to be a pain in the butt. They were on the front. I did install that in my last video. Go back and check that out. Turned out freaking awesome. So here's the splitter on the front, and I'll get some more videos of what we did underneath this and how we got all that to go. Didn't use rivets on this one. Yeah, give you some more details on that too. That's a better view underneath of where I put that. So on that cross member right there, just kind of got it sitting on the lowest level. And once again, here's the puck on the back side. You can see how close it is to the end of this splitter, and not too much in the way. I believe I can slide it out this way when I get to playing with it, versus being right in the middle on that door seam. And then this one's sitting over here on the other cross member, just safety, you know, while I get under here. Don't want nothing happening. If you don't know how to have a low jack, awesome low jack right here. Grab you one of those from Harbor Freight. Awesome. All right, guys, I came prepared. These rivets are not always fun, so try to figure out the fastest, easiest way for me to get these out, and I'm about to show you a pretty cool little trick. So what you're gonna need is not all of this stuff. Not gonna need it. Brought it just in case. You're gonna need this little screwdriver, and a 7mm for the front screw that I've already taken out. I'll show you where that's from. You're gonna use a hammer for this piece right here and that piece to go together, and get you a drill with a 3/16" bit. And I'll show you exactly what we did. So when you get up underneath here, you're going to see that the first hole, I've drilled that out, and that hole is where the bolt came from, the 7mm. So make sure you get a 7mm. You'll see the next hole I've got right here, I've drilled out, went really smooth. So here's another one. And if you go all the way down this whole line, you're gonna see that there's multiples of these. Not fun. All right, so what you're going to do, get this set up here for you, is you're gonna take this little, I use a screwdriver, and shove it up inside this hole, like so. It's in there, and it touches. All right, let's see if we can get it going this way. Here we go. There it is. Take the hammer and little pops. Wiggle it out. Done. This one here. Done. And here. Let me set my camera up just to see what I'm doing. Bear with me. This one here. And boom, done. And boom, done. All right. Now it comes apart with the drill. This has been the hardest part, right? Trying to, once you get the rivet popped up in there, how do you get it out, right? So let me see if I can get you guys right here. And voila, a little bit easier. So this rivet here, 3/16 inch head. Line it out up. Rivet's already poked out. Try not to get it to spin. Angle it a little bit to get it to grab. And boom. Comes out and it's on the drill bit. You guys see that, right? Yeah. And I've already got 2 over here laying. That has been the fastest way to get these guys out, man. Didn't see anybody show me this trick. If y'all knew it, awesome for you guys. I didn't see it. I didn't know it. I've never done it. Boom, done. Yeah, bro. Gonna go fast. And what's cool is when you replace these, you're gonna have to drill with a 3/16 inch drill bit anyway, and put the rivets back up in there. So get you a rivet tool, hand tool with 3/16 inch rivets, and be prepared. Be prepared for those to go back in those same holes. So yeah, I'll get to that point here in a minute, and I'll show you guys what happens as I finish this one out and go from there. Peace. All right, guys, right side is installed, driver's side. Once I got the tape put on it, alcohol, swab it down, dry it up, get it heated up on it. I got it up to test fit it. The holes of the Extreme Online store side skirts do not match up. They do tell you that. You do have to take that same 3/16 that I was using to rivet out the old rivets and barely tap through to that new section. And then if you don't have a rivet tool, go get your rivet tool, 3/16, pop it up in there, get your rivet in, and reset, and then trim it off. I'm about to show you what I've done and how this right side looks, and I'm going to switch over to the other side. So I'll take your 3M tape, get it lined up on there nice and pretty. Make sure you take your heat gun on low, run it down through there, press it on real firm, get it to stick real good. Prior to putting that on, use your alcohol swab, nice and clean, so it adheres really, really well. And then once you get it set up and going, you've got a screw on this end. So remember, the one screw on this end is the one you're going to try to get in first. This actually worked good with this handle. I just was able to put it up in there and get it set up in there. And actually, once I bolted that side in and I pulled the tape and had it prepped and ready, I barely just laid it on the angle of that right there and was able to pull the rest of it off and made sure that I got this lined up just right so that it was smooth, perfect here. Was able to get it pressed up in there and make sure that the lights coming through was going to get pinned with the rivets. So now I'm going to show you the rivets under here. So yeah, first screw and then a rivet, and then I went through and riveted all the other ones. Get this turned around here for you guys. See, I riveted every single one of these, and those holes did not match up with the other ones, okay? You had to pre-drill these, especially down here, because of my previous set skirts. They only came to like right here. So this one's actually longer and cleaner and looks so much smoother because it goes from here back. It makes it a nice swooping fill there. So yeah, man, really excited about how this looks. You can see that carbon fiber just swoops right down smooth. Looks great. Man, that's what I'm talking about. It's gonna add to what I've already got on the scoops there. And all the carbon fiber up in here. And then I've got the front splitter on just yesterday. And those will be next. So I'll show you how I do those after I get this one. But we're gonna drop this down and go to the other side, guys. Thanks. Idea of the carbon flash, or sorry, yeah, black flash. It does not go all the way to the end. You can tell from right here to right here, it stops. So with the new scoop, our new skirts, bigger difference. So you see that gap down there, just gone. You come over to this side and check it out. Look how that just flows all the way to the end right there. Isn't that smooth little piece? Nice and smooth all the way back. Man, I love it. If you haven't done these, definitely add this. I've been waiting to add this as one of the biggest things.